No!
combining a sense of historical legacy, raw athletic dominance, and strategic foresight that WWE rarely achieves in a single segment. The rise of the Bloodline. The Bloodline has long been one of WWE's most dominant factions, with Roman Reigns at the helm as the tribal chief. Reigns' reign of supremacy has been marked by strategic brilliance, ruthless aggression, and an uncanny ability to maintain control over both allies and adversaries alike. The faction previously consisted of Reigns and key members of the Samoan wrestling dynasty, including Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Solo Sikoa, whose combined strength, loyalty, and synergy made the Bloodline nearly unstoppable. However, cracks in the faction over the past year, betrayals, departures, and internal tension have created opportunities for expansion and evolution, setting the stage for the dramatic RAW reveal. The significance of Zilla Fatu, a rising star and prodigious talent, represents the new generation of the Bloodline's dominance. Known for his explosive athleticism, raw strength, and a fearless presence in the ring, Zilla brings a unique combination of agility and power that complements Reigns' calculated style. His inclusion in the Bloodline is a clear message. Roman is preparing for the next era of domination, ensuring that the faction remains a formidable force even amid internal and external threats. WWE insiders suggest that Zilla's presence is also a strategic move to inject fresh energy and unpredictability into the Bloodline, giving fans a glimpse of a younger, hungrier generation ready to uphold the legacy while creating new opportunities for high-stakes matches. Tama Tonga joins the fold. The arrival of Tama Tonga adds another layer of intrigue to RAW's factional landscape. Tonga, a decorated competitor with experience in tag team warfare and international wrestling circuits, brings a level of cunning, brutality, and ring intelligence that elevates the Bloodline's threat to an entirely new level. His presence signals a bridge between different wrestling worlds, combining Reigns' Samoan dynasty legacy with Tonga's unique experience and perspective. Fans immediately recognize the magnitude of Tonga's inclusion, with commentators emphasizing that this addition makes the Bloodline not just a faction, but an empire capable of dominating RAW's entire roster. The Raw reveal. The segment itself was executed with dramatic flair. As Roman Reigns made his entrance, the arena erupted, anticipating yet another display of his authority and presence. But the crowd's reaction escalated when Zilla Fatu and Tama Tonga appeared alongside him, signaling a shocking expansion of the Bloodline's influence. The camera captured Reigns' signature intensity, his gaze fixed, his posture commanding, as he introduced his new allies with a tone that left no room for negotiation. This was a power move, a declaration of intent, and a warning to every competitor on the red brand. Commentators highlighted the historical and narrative significance of the moment, noting that the Bloodline's expansion before Crown Jewel 2025 dramatically shifts the storyline trajectory. Every faction, championship contender, and rogue competitor on RAW now faces the looming threat of an alliance that blends raw power, strategic brilliance, and a ruthless pursuit of dominance. Implications for Crown Jewel 2025. With Crown Jewel just weeks away, this expansion has major implications for WWE's pay-per-view storytelling. Reigns' addition of Zilla and Tonga suggests that the Bloodline intends to assert complete control, not just in individual matches, but across the factional landscape. Speculation is rampant about potential matchups, from high-stakes tag team clashes to multi-faction battles, where the Bloodline could deploy its full arsenal of talent to crush rivals and reinforce Roman's supremacy. The strategic inclusion of these wrestlers also sets up psychological warfare, as competitors must now account for not just Roman's physical dominance, but the combined unpredictability, speed, and strength of his new allies. This expansion elevates the Bloodline from a dominant faction to a near-unstoppable force, with the potential to rewrite storylines, influence match outcomes, and reshape the RAW hierarchy. Fan and media reaction. The WWE Universe reacted immediately to the expansion. Social media exploded with analysis, memes, and speculation, as fans debated the potential consequences for RAW and Crown Jewel. Commentators emphasized the historical weight of the faction, the impact on title contenders, and the unpredictable narrative possibilities introduced by Zilla and Tonga's inclusion. Analysts praised WWE for blending legacy storytelling with fresh talent, highlighting the careful planning required to execute such a shocking reveal effectively. Fans were particularly captivated by the visual representation of power. Roman Reigns flanked by a mix of seasoned experience and youthful dominance. The segment reinforced Reigns' authority, elevated Zilla and Tonga, and generated anticipation for how other top-tier competitors would respond. Narrative and character development. The addition of Zilla Fatu and Tama Tonga provides multiple narrative opportunities. Roman Reigns is no longer just the tribal chief. He becomes a strategist, a recruiter, and a visionary leader intent on maintaining and expanding his empire. Zilla Fatu's youth and intensity allow WWE to explore fresh storylines and feuds, positioning him as both a protege and a key enforcer. Tama Tonga's experience adds depth, creating possibilities for mentor-like dynamics, tactical advantages, and factional intrigue. This storyline also explores themes of loyalty, ambition, and legacy. The Bloodline's expansion demonstrates Reigns' ability to adapt, strategize, and recruit, emphasizing that his dominance is not solely physical, but also intellectual. The narrative tension created by integrating new members ensures that every episode of RAW leading up to Crown Jewel is charged with drama, speculation, and anticipation. Setting the stage for future Raw episodes, WWE creative teams now have the opportunity to explore factional warfare, personal rivalries, and high-stakes matches. Competitors across RAW must navigate the looming shadow of the Bloodline, strategizing to counter the combined force of Reigns, Zilla, and Tonga. Promos, backstage segments, and in-ring encounters are all now layered with added tension, ensuring that every storyline feels interconnected and impactful. The expansion also positions WWE to craft long-term arcs. Zilla Fatu's trajectory as a rising star, Tama Tonga's integration, and Reigns' leadership create narrative depth that can unfold over weeks or months, culminating in high-stakes pay-per-view matches where alliances, betrayals, and dominance are fully tested.